Hey everybody, Rivers here, and today I just want to talk real quick about what makes a great DM. And actually, it's a response video or a VR, a video response to Above the Table, and it's also kind of on a side note, every video response to We Love TTRPGs, and I will link the videos down below in the comments section or in the description. I'm sorry. As long as I can do that, I will. But they're both good channels. They're both much bigger than mine. So you've probably already seen their videos or at least know of them. So if you don't, check out the links down below. So I'm going to talk about my thoughts on what makes a great DM. Stand by. So what makes a great DM? Well, that's a good question. And after 35 plus years of DMing, I still don't really know, but I'm still trying. And I think that's the point, that you need to keep trying to be a better DM every time you DM. So they both brought up some good points, both these guys from Above the Table and We Love TTRPGs. They're both good guys. They both have some really good points, so check out their videos. The second one, TTRPGs, it's the Matt Mercer is great, but so are you. I agree with that. Matt Mercer's done something that nobody had done before. Really, he came onto the scene and just burst into popularity. I've actually never watched a complete session of Critical Role, but I have watched all of the Vox Machina series so far that they have out. And it's a really good show, I think. Not for kids, but it's a good show. And he does, from what I've seen, I saw some tidbits and some snips of the show or of the gaming sessions he does. And he gets into character, he does voices. Well, he's a voice actor, so that makes sense. And don't worry, not everybody can do that. So don't worry, be yourself is my first tip for you. Just be yourself. And like I said in the intro, to continue learning is another big thing. So don't be afraid to continue to learn. Don't be afraid to fail a little bit once in a while. As he says in the Above the Table video, everybody's had a bad session. If you haven't, you're going to. There's two different types of machinists. One who's crass and one who's about to. So it's kind of the same thing. If you haven't had a bad session, you're going to. So it's just going to happen. I've had bad sessions. I've had great sessions. And the funny part is the great sessions have come off of improv. So that's another tip. Learn how to improv somehow. I'm not sure how I've learned to improv other than just by doing it over the years. And you improv different things, like you have something planned out and the party goes, hey, let's go over here instead of going here where you wanted to. And you have to improv. So some of my best sessions have been improv, and I've been very lucky that way. But I have a great table or two or three. I DM a 3.5 game, and I've been gaming with most of them for 20, 30 years now. We have a couple new guys in the group, one of which is my son, who has been gaming with us for, 10 years now. Maybe more than that, because, yeah, maybe a little more than that. 12, 15 years, something like that. But the group's been around, and we've introduced a couple new people here and there, but we know how to play off of each other. As a DM, I can read the table a little bit. That's another thing you have to kind of learn how to do, is read the table. Find out if you're going down a path that they don't want to and you're railroading them. So you kind of back off and let them kind of pick where they want to go. And that's where the improv comes in. So there's a lot of things to learn as a DM. The rules, you need to have a basic understanding of the rules. but you don't have to be an expert in them. And that's my opinion, but I find a rules lawyer at the table and put them to work. Let them tell you the rules or look it up the rules while you're still going off on your tangent of whatever you're doing. But don't let the rules get in the way of having fun. As Gary Gygax said in the first edition DMG, I believe it was, or the players, rules are just a guideline. So it's a guideline. It's, and my theory is rules are made to be broken. But it's also a new term that probably came out with Matt Mercer and those guys, is the rule of cool. You've got somebody coming up doing a great tactic or a great move, but he doesn't quite make the athletics check or whatever. He misses it by one. Do you say, oh, I'm sorry, you fall on your face instead? No, let it go. If it's a battle, you're pretty sure they're going to win anyway. Let it go. Let them have fun. And you got to know when to put the hammer down on them and when to let things ride. So I don't let the rules get in the way of fun. And that's the other thing. Everybody at the table needs to have fun, including you. You are also a player. The DM is also a player. And I know people may disagree with that, but that's okay. I think everybody at the table is a player, and everybody at the table needs to have fun. And one way to do that is to make sure everybody at the table gets a chance to say their piece or do their thing, be able to use their character in a way that they want to. And if the rules don't quite line up with that, kind of bend them or persuade them to do it in a way that the rules will let them do it. So, because with new players, they don't know the rules and they don't know how things work. You kind of have to explain it as you go. And you kind of have to let things go, let the rules go a little bit, let them slide. So these are all just my thoughts. There's no hard, fast rules of DMing. So, but like I said, these two guys have some good comments and good thoughts. So listen to them, watch their videos. That's the thing. Like I said, continue to learn. And I watch their videos trying to learn new things. And, hey, you got to keep learning and keep trying. And like he says in the Above the Table video, he says the one way to become a great DM is to keep trying and practice. And practice, like they say, practice make perfect. And to be a great DM, you've got to DM. So get out there, take the first step, and keep going. Just build on it. And if you have a bad session, learn from it. Figure out what you need to not do next time or what you need to do next time. So, but those are my thoughts. So, in the comments down below, leave me some comments of what you think you need to do to be a great DM or things that maybe not to do. So, like I said, I covered not railroading. Like I said in the last video, I probably should have said this in the beginning. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. Check the description down below. I'm going to try and leave these 2 videos in there. And leave your comments on what you think could be done or should be done. And remember, have a good game.